Prince Harry and Prince Andrew are facing being removed from the list of royals eligible to stand in for King Charles III as councillors of state following an amendment put forward by Labour peer Lord Berkeley. Anthony Gerbach, 18th Baron Berkeley, commonly known as Tony Berkeley, agreed with the core of the bill, which would see 2 more members of the firm, Princess Anne and Prince Edward, added to the pool of royals the monarch can choose from when he needs 2 people to deputize for him in case of absence from the country or illness. However, during the second reading of the Councillors of State Bill, he also proposed the Dukes of York and Sussex and any other person who in the opinion of the Lord Chancellor has not in the immediately preceding 2 years taken royal duties on a regular basis should be excluded from the roll. He said, "It is very necessary to ensure that the machinery of government continues when the monarch is abroad or indisposed." Questioning the position of non-working royals possibly taking on the post of councillors, he added, "In terms of this bill, it quite rightly adds 2 more members, so presumably it can also exclude 2 members, who I would suggest are no longer working members." Lord Berkeley had already expressed his doubts over Harry and Andrew retaining the title of Councillors of State despite no longer being senior members of the firm who carry out public duties. During a previous debate of the bill in the House of Lords last week, the peer said, "What is the position of Prince Andrew and Prince Harry, who no longer have the role to do royal duties? Can they be removed or have they been removed or will they be standing in for His Majesty even though they don't do royal duties?" Lord Berkeley's position adds insult to injury in particular for Prince Harry, commentator Richard Eden said, noting both the Labour peer and the Duke of Sussex attended the same school. He wrote in the Daily Mail, "It will add insult to injury for Prince Harry that the peer who put forward an amendment at the House of Lords yesterday, trying to prevent him from ever representing the King as a Councillor of State, was a fellow Old Etonian." During the debate on Monday, another peer, Lord Panic, described as curious the decision not to exclude Andrew and Harry from the list of possible councillors. Using a football metaphor, he said, "It is a curious feature of this bill to retain 2 people on the team sheet who are not going to play any part in the match, but of course I understand why that is." He then called on the government to undertake a review of the existing arrangements to see whether they are appropriate for the modern world. The bill was described on Monday by Lord True, the Lord Privy Seal, a practical solution necessary for the machinery of government. He added the royal household had confirmed that in practice only working royals would be called upon to act as councillors, de facto excluding Prince Harry, Prince Andrew, and Princess Beatrice. Speaking to the Upper House in Parliament, Lord True said, "The functions councillors of state undertake can include, for example, indicating assent to legislation, formally approving appointments, and providing authority for the affixing of the Great Seal to documents, such as royal proclamations. The role can also include convening Privy Council meetings where necessary." The bill represents a practical solution and safeguard to ensure that the machine,